The movie begins with Keller Dover coming back from a hunt for Thanksgiving. The Dover family joins their neighbors, the Birches, to celebrate the holiday together. The happy and warm family moments quietly clash with the uneasy feeling that something bad is about to happen. During the gathering, the kids play outside and notice a suspicious RV parked nearby. They climb on it for fun, not realizing the danger. Later, Anna and Joy go out again. At first, the parents assume the girls are in the house. They search the rooms and call their names, but there's no answer. Keller remembers the RV and rushes outside, only to find it gone. Panic sets in. The family search the neighborhood, shouting for the girls, but the night remains silent. What began as a joyful Thanksgiving quickly turns into a nightmare. 2 little girls are missing, and the mystery of who took them and why begins. The police quickly get involved, and the case is assigned to Detective Loki, known for solving every case he's taken on. Loki is calm, methodical, and very different from Keller's emotional, aggressive personality. Not long after, police locate the RV and arrest the driver, Alex Jones. He's a quiet young man with the IQ of a 10-year-old living with his Aunt Holly. The RV is searched, but no evidence of the girls is found. At the station, Loki questions Alex. The young man doesn't resist, but he barely speaks, showing signs of limited understanding. Without proof, the police can't hold him. When Alex is released, Keller is furious. He believes Alex knows more than he's saying. Outside the station, Keller confronts him. Alex whispers something chilling. "They didn't cry until I left them." No one else hears it, and Keller's fear turns into rage. He's convinced Alex is guilty. Meanwhile, Loki continues the investigation, interviewing neighbors. Keller takes Alex into his own hands. He kidnaps him, locks him in an abandoned apartment building Keller owns, and begins torturing him for answers. His neighbor Franklin eventually discovers what Keller is doing. At first, he's horrified, but Keller convinces him. If Alex knows where the girls are, they can't afford to wait. Franklin and his wife Nancy reluctantly go along, though Nancy is deeply shaken. Meanwhile, Loki pursues other leads. He finds a local man who has been sneaking into people's houses and stealing children's clothes. The man's home is disturbing, filled with mazes and drawings. He's arrested, but there's still no direct evidence linking him to Anna and Joy. Loki begins to feel the weight of the case pressing down. Time is running out. Back at the building, Keller continues his brutal methods. He builds a small wooden box, forcing Alex inside. With scalding showers, Grace, Keller's wife, is collapsing under grief, numbing herself with medication. Keller tells her he's doing everything possible, but doesn't reveal just how far he's gone. Tension between Keller and Loki grows. Loki suspects Keller is hiding something, but he can't prove it. He focuses on the evidence instead, chasing down every detail. Detective Loki follows a new lead after the strange man caught stealing children's clothes kills himself in custody. In his home, Loki finds dozens of mazes and notebooks filled with disturbing drawings. Meanwhile, Keller continues pushing Alex. Days pass, and Alex grows weaker. Keller believes he hears hints about the girl's location, but nothing concrete. Franklin and Nancy are horrified by Alex's condition, but Keller insists they can't stop now. Grace begins breaking down completely. She tells Keller that Anna may never come back, and the weight of guilt begins crushing him. But Keller refuses to give up. He believes his brutal actions are justified. Loki discovers that Holly, Alex's aunt, lost her own son years ago. The pieces begin connecting. Children disappearing, the RV, and the obsession with mazes. Loki suspects there's more hidden in Holly's home, but he has no warrant. The investigation reaches a boiling point. Loki follows up on reports of another child-snatching suspect and nearly gets killed in a frantic car chase. The man crashes, and Loki finds children's clothes in his possession. But again, there's no sign of Anna and Joy. Back in the apartment, Alex is on the verge of death from Keller's torture. Franklin finally breaks, telling Keller he can't be part of it anymore. But Keller still believes Alex knows where the girls are. Then comes a shocking twist. Joy, one of the missing girls, is suddenly found alive. She's weak and traumatized, barely able to speak. At the hospital, she mumbles something that chills Keller. "You were there." Keller realizes Joy recognized him, not because he hurt her, but because she heard Alex's voice during her captivity. This confirms Keller's belief that Alex knows the truth. Keller immediately rushes to confront Holly. At Holly's house, Keller demands answers. She calmly reveals the horrifying truth. Years ago, she and her late husband started kidnapping children as a way to wage war against God after their own child died. Alex was one of the children they abducted and raised as their own. Holly pulls a gun, forcing Keller into a hidden pit outside her home, the same place she's been keeping Anna. Trapped and injured, Keller begs for his daughter's life. Holly leaves him there to die. Meanwhile, Loki discovers the truth through evidence and rushes to Holly's home. In a tense final showdown, he shoots Holly and rescues Anna, who is barely alive but safe. Keller, however, remains missing. The movie closes with Loki standing outside Holly's house as investigators comb the property. The cold wind blows, and faintly, he hears a whistle. He stops, listening closely. The ending leaves us hanging. Will Keller be found and face justice? Or will he vanish into the silence of his own choices? And that's the story of Prisoners 2013. A chilling tale of morality, desperation, and how far a parent will go to protect their child. What would you have done if you were Keller Dover? Let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Drama Decode, where we unravel the deepest drama